All right, much Abrew time. Trying to get a win with this mono blue mill deck. Oh, so if our opponent's on Tron, this is probably our best possible hand. If our opponent's on any other deck, this hand is literally unkeepable, unplayable. So I guess we got a mulligan, because Tron is not that big of a part of the meta. Alright, this hand is pretty bad. Going to 5. Oh, deck. Deck. We get a scry. This deck. Oh, and it was Tron! No! And we scried tutelage. I swear this is a bug on Magic Online. I swear. We scried tutelage to the bottom. We only have 2 tutelages in our deck. So apparently they were just stacked on top of each other. Oh my god. Oh, deck. Okay. Opponent, natural Tron. At least... At least if they play a card, there's nothing for them to hit. That's an island. Pass the turn. Opponent cracks. Expedition map. Oh, we should have kept the 6 lander. That actually would have been so much better if we knew we were actually against Tron. Alright, time to scoop. We're not going to show our opponent what we're playing. Could impact their sideboarding choices. So we need negates. We need surgical extraction, which is actually awesome if we can hit a Tron piece, mill a Tron piece. Go down Sphinx, go down Psychic Spirals and Traumatizes. Bell Tower Sphinx, go down the Clone, go down the Kraken Hatchlings. We might... let's leave the Clone and bring in the Phantasmal Image. Negates, yeah, let's try it like this. Ooh, lordy. Alright, we get to play first. Well... none of our good cards. Opponent's going to start with a land on the battlefield. Exiles something. A Wormcoil. Alright, Island and Jace's Phantasm. Hopefully we get one more land. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a Tron piece. Well, let's get in with Phantasm. Put our opponent down to 19. Play an Island. Play Jace's Erasure. Opponent's gonna counter it. Oh, yep. That might be the first time that a Jace's Eraser has ever been condescended in the history of competitive Magic. Scries, 1 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Another Tron piece. Can we draw a Ghost Quarter? Opponent has Expedition Map. So if we don't draw a Ghost Quarter, our opponent will have Tron. We draw an Island. Let's get in with Jace's Phantasm. Put our opponent down to 18. Play Jace Bellerin. Draw a card. Ghost Quarter. Another Mind Sculpt. Pass the turn. See if we lose. Opponent will have an active Tron. Cracks Expedition Map. Gets the missing Tron piece. And what's the follow-up is a big question. Urza's Tower. And they have an Ugin. Yup. So that's probably going to exile all our stuff. Oh yeah, there goes our board. Well, let's Mind Sculpt our opponent. And Phantasm. Pass the turn. Opponent's down to 42 cards. Still has Tron. Plays an Island. Kills our Phantasm. Well, let's Mind Sculpt our opponent. Looks like it's... alright, opponent thirsts for knowledge. Discards a couple cards. We mill them. Then Tome Scour our opponent. Maybe we should have just mulliganed for hate cards. Seems like a bad strategy, though. Ugh. I don't know about this deck. Our opponent's going to mill... Snapcaster. Alright, they just run out Snapcaster. Targets Surgical Extraction. Hits a Mind Sculpt. I guess that kind of makes sense. I guess they're thinking if we somehow had 2 Mind Sculpts in our hand and drew something else, we could potentially mill them out. We've already used 2, though. And I think we only have 3. So basically, they're just removing a single Mind Sculpt from our library. Doesn't seem that good. I mean, it doesn't matter. I guess they're just hedging. I don't think... they probably know that we can't realistically beat an Ugin. So, opponent looking through our library decides to exile our Mind Sculpts. We mill a few more cards. Pass the turn. So, the problem is we just died at Ugin. And they don't even have to ultimate Ugin. They just can shoot us down with that and Snapcaster. Snapcaster gets in. And this deck doesn't really have anything that just mills a lot of cards. We're trying to do it the old-fashioned way of a couple here, a couple there. Basically like if you played a burn deck, but all of your cards were shocks. Or maybe needle drops. Flaring Pain. I don't know. The point is, we don't have anything that's just like, oh, mill 20. We don't have Archive Trap even. Or anything that just mills a whole bunch of cards. So we're just kind of hoping to do it slowly. Pass the turn. Kills our Archivist. Plays a land. And passes. Alright, we get a negate, and that does it. Well, Mono Blue Mill. It is a thing.